Welcome to CNN Preview, our weekly look at what's new in music and movies.
The filmmakers and cast of The Lone Ranger.
The team behind Pirates of the Caribbean turned their attention to the Western in The Lone Ranger, the revival of a 1950s TV series about a masked lawman and his Native American partner, Tonto.
Let's do this.
With producer Jerry Bruckheimer and director Gore Verbinski behind the camera, Johnny Depp draws on his own Native American heritage to elevate Tonto's role from sidekick to leader.
The first things we addressed was the approach and treatment of the Native Americans has to be like nothing Hollywood has ever done before. I mean, they must be treated with respect and dignity and with reverence and thanks, you know.
Justice is what I seek, Kimosabe.
Depp and the crew worked closely with members of the Navajo and Comanche communities.
You'll find them the most generous people in the world. They will give you a piece of turquoise that's been in their family for 100 years and won't think twice about it. It's an incredible culture that we could learn a lot from if we really paid attention.
The movie is an epic western for a new generation with spectacular effects, great soundtrack and plenty of humour.
Going somewhere?
Yes.
No. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, we are not.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Shut up!
Yes.
One of the artists performing on the Lone Ranger soundtrack along with Johnny Depp is rock legend Iggy Pop. Their relationship goes back many years, but didn't start too well.
Johnny Depp was in a couple of bands in the Florida area. I think Rock City Angels and the Kids. And apparently once when I was in maybe my wildest phase, I played in Gainesville, Florida, and he came to the club. He tells me he tried to meet me and tell me about his band, and I said, "Shut up, you little." I liked that. And since then, we've played on and off. We've jammed on and off. We recorded one thing together years ago called Hollywood Affair, and we played once on French telly.
Currently touring Europe behind a new album with the Stooges, Ready to Die, the 66-year-old frontman is defying death despite continuing to indulge in the stage-diving antics he pioneered 45 years ago.
The first time I did it, it was just, I was 21 years old. I was opening for Frank Zappa. We were a local band, and I felt it was my job to make sure that when we played, no one forgot about us. Last year, I did a couple of big dives, and I got a bunch of stitches. Well, sometimes I overdo it. At this stage, I just fall in once in a while.
What the hell is that?
Oh, man.
Media mogul, sports entrepreneur, and rapper, Jay-Z seems intent on pushing the boundaries of traditional music marketing. In a deal struck with Samsung, the electronics company bought 1 million copies of Jay's latest album, Magna Carta Holy Grail. The music tracks will be available for download exclusively to Samsung Galaxy handset users on July the 4th, before global release.
We don't have any rules. Everyone's trying to figure it out. That's why the internet is like the Wild West. The Wild Wild West. We need to write the new rules.
Fans can expect slick lyrical storytelling from the new album, plus collaborations with legendary music producer Rick Rubin, Timbaland and Pharrell Williams. For Jay-Z, the 1 million pre-sales will not contribute towards the album's final chart position. But when you are already at the top of your game, does a #1 spot really make that much difference?
Oh.
What speakers was it?
I think it blew speakers.
I'm Becky Anderson. That's it for this edition of CNN Preview.